afternoon.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back.
Great day to be a day, Gus.
Great little floater there, and that will win the game.
Quickly up the court, pass it over to Ferguson.
They're on a heater right now. I think they're feeling the crowd.
Goes up to number 2. What a hit.
Wow, look at those skills.
Emily,
Oh,
wow.
in goal. Look at that.
Oh!
Beautiful behind the back. Oh my gosh.
You are watching EHS Live, home of the high school. Go Maroon!
He finds it on field. It's John Rogers. It's a touchdown. I don't believe it. You kidding me?
Welcome back to the Hummel Bowl. Today we've got a varsity lacrosse matchup between the Episcopal High School Maroon and the Bishop Ireton Cardinals. It is the home opener for the 2025 season for the Episcopal Maroon, and everyone's really excited for this game, Max.
Yep. Can't wait for this game. Been hearing good things about the boys throughout their trip to Florida this spring, and expecting big things for this game today.
Yeah, I mean, campus has been electric today. There's been a lot of buzz about the game. There was like 4 lacrosse players in my last class. They all left early. Everyone was getting the hype.
Yeah.
Got a little bit distracted from macroeconomics, but, you know, it's a good class.
Same for me.
Coach Conklin coming out here, shaking hands with the BI coach. And Cunningham will be out to take the face-off here. Players will line up across from each other first. We have Tate Donaldson in goal for the Maroon. I know that's been a little bit back and forth between him and Van Seagrave.
So much talent in the goalkeeping room.
Starting attack for your Episcopal Maroon is Chase Bejant, Colton Maddox, and Captain Jack Bonello. Midfield, we've got face-off man Henry Cunningham, joined by Drew Vercher and Carson Coburn. And the defense, Captain Lawson Marshall, Edward Grasty, and Logan Fruworth. And of course, at goalie, Tate Donaldson. Starting for Ireton in goal is he's not on my roster, unfortunately. Episcopal High School gains possession, and it's over to Tate Donaldson. My apologies. 2 Tates on this team.
Yeah, can get confusing at times.
Donaldson over to Lawson Marshall. Lawson will take it across midfield. Gets it over to Tenzer. And the middies are able to shift, bringing in Tate Wardell. And Vercher comes off. Gavin Lewis will be in. Ref blows his whistle. Shot clock was incorrect, I believe. He's saying something about the shot clock.
play, Chase Bezant. Back to Jack Bonello, number 22.
Gavin Lewis fakes the pass, gets it over to Tenzer. Tenzer dodges. Oof. Falls over, slips out. Wow.
In.
Colton Maddox knocks it in.
First goal.
The
What a way
first
to
goal of the
start.
game. That was a circus goal.
Not sure how that one went in.
Yeah, I mean.
A Episcopal High School goal scored by number 21, Colton Maddox, unassisted. Time of the goal, 11 minutes.
His first goal in the Humble Bowl.
First of many. I mean,
Yeah.
he is the only freshman starting on this roster, but one of many new players joined the squad.
3 or 4 new starters.
Yeah, one of them's out there right now. We've got Drew Vercher. And Carson Coburn nearly gets the ground ball, but he gets tied up.
Roomba.
Knocked away by Cunningham. Cunningham hacked at, and ref calls some kind of illegal motion. Fast break here for the Maroon. Oh!
Deflected there.
Bijan's pass knocked down. That was intended for Cunningham, and it will be recovered by Bishop Ireton. Ireton in possession now. Vincent Shivert gets it down to Philip Riley.
Sevens.
You don't see 77 a lot in lacrosse.
Yeah.
I think my roster's faulty. I'm not seeing a lot of these numbers out here. You have to apologize for that.
Lawson getting in there.
He's getting torn up by Lawson
Yeah.
Marshall. And that's up to Tyler Richards. He's a captain of this squad. He'll make a move. Pick there. Saved by Tate Donaldson. And
he
will
collects.
recover it. Oh. Attempts to deal it over to Wardell, and it goes out of bounds. That is a tough break for the Maroon. Not what you want to see. You know, they've got Wardell here and at defensive midi. That is something we didn't see from him last season. Or if we did, it was very limited.
Yeah, he's more of an attacker.
I'm not sure if he just got caught on a shift or if they have him there on purpose, but generally you'd think he'd be looking for a sub here. Although they don't have anyone lined up in the box for him. Shot knocked away by Fruworth. And Lawson chases, dives for it. And it will give possession to...
Stays with Ireton, I think.
Yeah, stays with Ireton.
Good hustle there from Lawson, though.
Yeah. It's the kind of play that fires up the team, you know.
Yeah.
It's just the kind of guy he is.
Glue guy.
Yeah. The lawmaker.
Saved by
Wow,
Tate.
what a save by Wardell. It's recovered by Grasty. Grasty's moving with it now.
Grasty's going to slow it down.
Over to
Give it
Wardell.
Tate.
I called him Wardell again. It was saved by Donaldson. My apologies. 2 guys named Tate on the same team. Wardell here with it now.
Brings it up.
Real jack of all trades. And here's Bonello. Bonello returns to the bowl for his 4th year as a starter on this varsity lacrosse team. Here comes Gavin Lewis. Oh, Lewis will get a shot here. Oof.
Just
Sails it over. You know, Max, I know he was before your time, but when I watched Gavin play as a junior, it reminds me of watching his older brother Tanner play.
Yeah, before my time, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. He was an excellent cross player. Really embodied what it means to be a student athlete. Big hit by Tenzer there. Bonello gets a shot off, but some sort of call by the ref. It'll be Ireton ball anyway. Coburn comes in. Tenzer unable to make a sub. They've got him on Richards, or sorry, yeah, Richards with the ball here.
Yeah.
He's committed to VMI. Or so my sources tell me.
It's number 25, Shivert.
Shivert matched up with Fruworth and Grasty now. Carson Coburn, guarding 16. And Tenzer here. Another new member of this team. Tenzer gets beat. Oh,
he just
rough
sails
pass
the
there by
pass.
12.
He's rattled.
And the student section is loving it.
So Nate Tenzer
That
will
was
do to you.
Landon Koch with the turnover. Sorry, Koch. Koch? I'm not sure.
Not sure.
CH, it's just one of those things. He really knows for sure how to pronounce it. Gavin Lewis going to take it all the way here on his own. He breezes past the 50.
Jack Jester, number 23. This is number 4.
Jacoby. Yeah, they bring on the Jacoby Jester Laird line. And
What a
number
line.
9, Laird White, he's roommates with Jack Jester. They've got all kinds of chemistry.
The saloon, as
Yeah,
some call
it's
it.
a line full of glue guys, you could say. Will Jacoby as well, just a really happy guy. They're going to get an opportunity here. Jack Bonnella's really been dealing. I think they've been keyed in on him. Oof.
Pass just out of Jack Manello's reach. All right, it's going to recover. Big hit.
Chase Bejant puts pressure on. That's why they call him Dirty Rick.
Yeah, I bet.
It's a solid ride from the guys. Oof. Pass dropped there by Ireton.
Still bobbled.
Laird White
Loses it
gets a
again.
chance here, and it's recovered by Colton Maddox. Maddox pushing it now. Finds Chase Bejant. Bejant slows it down. Gets it over to Bonello. Bonello to Jacoby. Good ball movement here.
Maddox
Oh, wow, Laird's going to get a shot.
Ooh. Bonello.
Maddox has it again. Into Jester. Jester to Bejant. Jacoby here with it.
Pass inside.
Oh, wow.
Bonello,
Jack
great
Bonello,
goal.
crease crank.
Great
He
pass
scores.
from Jacoby there.
His first of the game. And first of many in the bowl this season.
I like that connection, that Jacoby Bonello connection.
The who? Oh, the Jacoby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two seniors. You know, they've been playing together. Jacoby just a solid dealer, you know. He knows how to move the rock around, and that was just textbook lacrosse from the guys.
That was a Jokic-esque pass there.
They worked the shot clock well. Just got the look they wanted, you know. You don't see many shots better than that.
Colin Henry cutting him there on the face-off.
Yeah, violation there. Devon Debs will come in for maybe the first time this game. I don't know if we've seen him yet. And, you know, this might be his first time playing varsity lacrosse for Episcopal High School. I think he may have played in the tournaments, but he's been
battling some injuries, yeah.
Last 2 years. I got a chance to see him play JV my freshman year. Shared the field with him, actually.
Yeah.
And he's a stellar player, physically and mentally.
Bando Vaughn, as some call him.
Many call him, or I've heard. Solid opportunity here for Ireton. No shot, though.
Ball goes
That was
behind.
like Jalen Brown. He didn't want to use his offhand. He really looked like he could have gotten a shot off there. And Devon was keyed in on that. He was fully guarding him on the inside.
Yeah, great defense. Donaldson's going to bring it
taking
up.
out now. Here's
Tate to
Waddell.
Tate.
And Lewis brings it across. The Ireton coaches are not happy with how easy that clear was. Here comes Wardell.
He is shifty.
Looking. Bejant's wide open. Shades of. Here we go. Bejant now. It's over to Colton Maddox. Oof. Maddox looks for Wardell on the cut.
No, was going to save it, though.
Yeah, that is fortunate that he was there. And here comes Lewis. He
Shot.
rips one. Nearly scores.
Ooh, Colton
Maddox grabs the rebound.
Pass to
Here's
Chase.
Bejant. He scores.
Bang.
Excellent distribution by the guys today. I mean, 3 goals from all 3 attackmen already. A goal for each attackman.
Assist from number 21.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 48 seconds.
Boys are rolling.
Yeah, they are. They are. It's excellent to see. Coming out strong like that. Face off here. Hudson Owens is taking it.
He's going to win it. Little trip there.
Violation called by the ref.
Yep.
Oh, it'll be Episcopal ball, though. And a new midi line in now. Oh, Vercher's playing offense. I was confused. I was going to say. Vercher is the defensive midi. They had him out on offense because they weren't able to sub in Lewis. And here comes Lewis. Bonella now with it. And Nate Tenzer. He's been working on that goal line extended so far this game. He's been doing a good job. He had that opportunity earlier where he was tripped up. Good play by Grasty.
Ball's up. Ireton's going to cover, dropped again.
Tenzer
comes
excellent
up with
ground
it.
ball. He's getting roughed up, though. And guys will reset. Bejant open on the other side. Looks to shoot one. Fakes it. Wardell. Over to Lewis. Bonello.
Pass
Tenzer.
in.
Tenzer shoot. And he scores.
There we go.
Tenzer faked me out on that one.
Yeah, I thought he was going to shoot that.
Yeah. He held on to it for just long enough, and that's might be the easiest shot anyone will get all season. I mean, directly in front of the net. It's the kind of shot you see in hockey.
Yeah. Piscataway winning a lot of these 50-50 balls.
Yeah, you got to love it. They're
Great hustle.
really dominating possession. I mean, I think I was a little worried about the shots that BI was getting early, but since then, it's been all Episcopal. Still waiting on the scoreboard to be updated. Score's 4-0.
Maybe not.
Uh-oh. Coburn.
All right, it's on the
Fortunately
attack.
loses it there.
Big check there.
BI caught in a substitution. It's Episcopal had the 3-man advantage there. Scardino coming on now for the Maroon, and he will come off for Bonello. Logan Fruworth matching up. And Shivert will try to make a play on Lawson Marshall. Got Cunningham playing defensive midi here. He was unable to sub out. Wow, great save by Donaldson. He's been a brick wall thus far. I mean, knock on wood, but you gotta love what you've seen from him.
Yo, Ryan, it's 4. I bet. Jacoby wants it.
Yeah, you gotta love to see Jacoby get a shot off here. I mean, he's mainly a distributor, but you know, he can
He has that shot.
shoot the rock too when he needs to.
Yeah.
Bonello here at X, he dodges again. Has his man beat by a step, deals over to Jester. Jester to Bejant. Bejant dodges, shoots, and he scores. Wow. Stellar bounce shot there by Bejant. Put that exactly where it needed to be.
Episcopal High School goal scored by number 7, Chase Bazant, unassisted. Time to goal 2 minutes and 4 seconds of the first quarter.
Unassisted. They say so. Owens taking another face-off here for the Maroon. Illegal procedure called on him. Assume he went early. And Ireton here taking it. See if they can get a shot here. I believe they've had 4 shots this game, maybe. Maybe less than that. Either 3 or 4. It's been a
dominant performance.
dominant performance, yeah. It's opportunities are few and far between for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Shot coming here. Oh, never mind. He
Pass.
deals. I'm not really sure if that was a pass or a shot, to be quite honest with you. Wow. Great check by Coburn. He's chasing his man down.
Roomba.
That's what they call him. Guy is famous for his ground ball ability. Here comes Marshall, matched up with Shivert. Ooh, he loses his man.
Great save, I think.
Yeah. Oh, flag is down. And I believe Lawson will be headed to penalty box. He is no stranger to that. Oh, never mind. Fruworth is headed to the penalty box. And Devon Debs will come on.
Thought that was going to be on Lawson. Didn't really see.
Yeah, I didn't get a
Fruworth
great look
play.
at it. I was too focused on the ball.
The Fiscal
Surprised
High
to see
School
Lawson
penalty
get
on
beat
number
there.
2,
It was
Grayworth. 1 minute for unnecessary roughness. Time of the penalty, 1 minute, 12 seconds of the first quarter.
unnecessary roughness to call
Not sure about that
on
one.
Fruworth. Hey, I mean, you can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen. That's what I always say.
Wow. Great play.
1
Great play
minute to
from
play
Moss.
in the
Oh,
quarter.
wow.
1
Lawson
minute.
Marshall now. Short-handed here.
Oh,
DeGrasty. Bayshant's got it.
Chase recovers it.
This is a pretty crazy short-handed opportunity here. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a team possess the ball like this while being a man down. And moving it around here is the Maroon. They're taking it slow. I'm surprised to not see more urgency from the Cardinals. Perhaps they've already given up.
Number 25, freshman Gus Taylor in the game.
Yeah, his first time. I expect to see a lot of guys that haven't gotten action yet get some action today. It's already getting a little out of hand. Bayshant with the shot here. Oof.
Good save.
At the buzzer. And at the end of the first quarter, the Maroon lead 5-0
And that is the end of the first
over the
quarter.
Bishop Ireton
With the
Cardinals.
score, the Episcopal High School Maroon 5.
Couldn't ask for a better opening quarter.
No, you really couldn't. I mean, goals from all three attackmen and Nate Tenzer as well. They've been distributing the rock well, haven't been turning it over. Giving them very few opportunities, and Tate Donaldson's been saving everything this far. It's been excellent.
Clean sheet.
You gotta wonder what what the talk is here at the first quarter mark for both teams. I mean, you gotta figure head coach Scott Conklin's kind of just telling them, "Hey guys, keep doing what you're doing. Maybe run a little more clock." I assume they're not focused on scoring as much as they are just working and playing the game they want to play. 5-0 lead after the first quarter makes you feel good, but you gotta remember, you can never count out a team like the Cardinals. Bishop Ireton is not a team to be underestimated as they play in the impressive WCAC. Not quite as impressive as the IAC, but, you know, it's up there.
Yeah. They do say 5-0 is one of the most dangerous scorelines in lacrosse.
I have heard that, Max. I have heard that. As for BI, I mean, what do you think they're talking about there? Guys, let's possess the rock. Let's shoot the rock, and let's make our shots. I mean,
Yeah.
you pretty much got to hope for at this point.
They need something
Someone,
to change here.
yeah, they need someone to take over. I mean, coach has got to be telling his guys, look, let's step up. Let's make this a ball game.
Get it to your playmakers.
Oh, I actually, hold on.
Okay, did you unscrew it?
Yeah, wait, I just unscrewed it.
Switching sides here. We'll see how Donaldson fares in this net. Can't imagine it being differently.
Maybe even better.
Yeah, honestly. I like this side more.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like, wait, let me.
Face off won by Cunningham. And, oof,
The next
nearly
one
missed the
for
ground ball, but gets it on the second opportunity. He's getting harassed. Gets it up to Vercher. Vercher deals over to
One more.
Bonello. Bonello shoots and scores.
Wow. 15 seconds in.
Yeah. Vercher gets the assist there, and
This is so
I'm not
hard to
exactly up to date on his tallies, but I would believe that's probably his first goal of the season, or first point of the season.
Scored
Yeah.
by number 22, Jack Bonello. Off an assist from number 27, Carson Cowburn.
Oh, sorry, Coburn.
Time of the goal,
My apologies.
11 minutes and 44 seconds of the second quarter.
I think that's Nello's second of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, that is. Coburn and Vercher, for those of you at home, Coburn and Vercher have been switching between long stick mid and short stick defensive midi. And it's
Another
interesting to
face-off.
see, you know, because they're both long stick specialists. by design, but you know, can only have one LSM out. You only have one LSM out there at a time. So it's definitely interesting to see how Conklin runs his lineups.
Not sure we've lost a face-off here yet.
I don't think we have.
Very dominant on the face-off.
Yeah,
so far.
I mean, you've got a guy like Cunningham, captain and Colgate commit.
Yeah,
Taking
Colgate's lucky.
face-offs. Yeah, taking face-offs. You don't lose a lot.
This is a good game for us.
Speaking of Henry Cunningham,
Here's Bejan.
cuts
He'll
inside.
shoot here. And
Not sure if that was
no
tipped.
goal. It'll go off the pipe.
But their game on is their game on Saturday the big game?
And Grasty attacking his man.
Oh, he's hacking family.
Solid checks there from Grasty. Gavin Lewis got trapped on a switch here. He will be forced to play defensive mid.
We left it up here from the very game. The stand that we're on.
I was so confused.
It's back to Shivert.
Ireton looking to get their first of the game. Taking their time here.
Karsten Snyder here with it. Karsten Snyder, my apologies. There's Tyler.
20 makes a move. Shot.
He will shoot.
Saved by
It's no
Tate
good.
and collected.
Another save for Donaldson. I mean,
Goes long, and we have a counterattack opportunity here.
he's looking like Sergei Bobrovsky out there. Or perhaps, shoot. His name will come to me eventually.
Nobles and Josie.
Wow.
Passes to no one there.
Vercher just plucks that one out of the air. And he'll run around the BI defenders. Episcopal man down right now. Wardell coming in to fix that, though. They're working the cycle. Not trying to force anything. Just taking their opportunities when they get them.
Yeah.
I think Wardell wants one here, though. Oof. He drives into collection of men.
Wow.
Oh.
Nice collects. And one there.
Delayed
Gavin.
penalty here. Oof. Lewis sails it over. That was
Maddox collected with around four around him.
Yeah. 4 out of like 6 or 7 guys there.
Yeah.
1 minute on the slash there for Karsten
Bishop Ireton penalty on
Snyder.
number 3, Karsten Snyder. 1 minute for slashing. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes and 10 seconds of the second quarter.
Good to see Episcopal on their first man-up situation of the game. They were very, very talented on the man-up last year. We'll see what it looks like. Pretty similar lineup, although they've got Tenzer in there now. Here comes, Maddox tripped up. It's up to Bonello. Bonello over to Tenzer. Tenzer, wow.
His second of the game.
He put that top corner. I mean,
Yeah.
that was exactly where that shot needed to be.
Very few goalies are getting that.
Bench Mob is loving it. And
Episcopal High School goal scored by number 10, Nate Tenzer, off an assist from number 11, Gavin Lewis.
That's going to be the 7th.
Time of the goal, 8 minutes and 52 seconds of the second quarter.
penalty will be released at this point following that goal.
Owens on the face-off here.
Let's see what he can do. He's been solid for this squad. Oh.
Might be our first face-off loss here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Can't win them all.
Announcer's jinx there.
We apologize.
Got Grant Lawton in at long stick mid for the first time this game.
Another freshman.
Yeah, Devon Debs returns and Coburn stays out there. Ireton's still keeping all their starters in, if I'm not mistaken.
Seems that way. Still see 7s in there.
Yeah. Devon gets beat there, but
He recovers.
solid switch made. Coburn picks him up.
He's going nowhere.
Here's Lawton. Chance. Freeworth on the
Pass, yep.
slide. That must have been he panicked a little bit there. Made the pass where he needed to go, but it's gathered by
Lawson's
Lawson
running.
Marshall. Lawson, he might
the
go all
way.
the way. Lawson shoots. Oh, goes just high. You know, you gotta want to see
Yeah,
Lawson score
would've been
here.
great.
3-year starter on this squad, and he may have scored in an away game, but I've yet to witness him score in the bowl in front of these loyal fans.
WNL commit.
Yeah, WNL commit, captain, and a good friend of mine, Lawson Marshall. Stand-up guy
Many
as well.
nicknames.
Yeah, the man of many nicknames. Oof. Gathered by Jacoby. Jacoby gets it over to Laird White. White makes a move. Deals down to Bejan. 2 men at X here for Episcopal. Oh, wow. Oof. Bejan didn't have the angle. But still, you like to see the movement there. Bonello bringing it in. And Bejan will give him a pick. Not much there.
Oof, off the post.
Shoots, it goes off post.
Covered by Maddox.
He's been gathering
everywhere.
all up. Yeah, he's been
Very impressive.
shades of Dennis Rodman.
I agree.
Both a little undersized for their position. Both excellent rebounders, and they can score the rock when they need to.
Bonello, pass inside.
Wow.
Oof, great save.
Laird White, it's pretty much a one-timer. I mean, from one motion, catch the ball to shooting it. That was unfortunate the goalie saved that one. Jacoby here gets outside over to Bejan. Bejan works it over to White. White up to Bonello. Oof. Pass misses slightly. And oof, Chester's not able to save it. Big story here for Episcopal this season is new black helmets. For those of you viewing your first Episcopal game of the season, you're probably surprised. I mean, never seen these guys wear black helmets before, but I gotta say I'm a fan. Fortunately, we don't get to see them wear the black unis at home.
Very nice helmets.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. You see the Hoxton House, one of the big symbols of Episcopal High School, the location of the graduation ceremony on the back, and our crest as well as the number on the side. And those maroon stripes really just bring the whole thing together.
Timeout,
Yeah.
Bishop Ireton. That's the Cardinals' first timeout of the first half.
Timeout BI.
I'm surprised it took them this long to call a timeout. 7-0 is not exactly the place you want to be in a lacrosse game. Suppose they'll talk with their guys, say, look, I mean, someone's got to score the ball. It's pretty much what it comes down to. As for what they're saying on defense, just getting to their spots, staying on men, not getting beat. It's not even like a situation of guys getting beaten on the ball. We're just seeing guys lose men for BI, and guys are wide open in front of the net, and that's just really that comes down to coaching.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. Number 30 for BI looks ready to go in, if I must say so myself.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see if they make a goalie change. 23 might be getting a little rattled out there. I know. I see. You see a lot of that in hockey when a guy gets shelled first couple of quarters or first couple of minutes. They'll pull him out, put someone else in, and I'd like to see 20 get some work.
He has made a couple saves, but
yeah. No, he's you can't hate. When you're getting shot on that much, it's hard to save everything. He's stopped a couple of crease dumps, a couple of wide open shots, which you got to hand it to him. We're pretty impressive, but the game's 7-0 for a reason.
we're gonna just getting too many good looks.
Yeah. We can't really complain about that too much as a coach.
Yeah.
Wow. Good work there by Grasty. He's putting the hands on sevens.
Yeah. Sevens.
Squidward, I hear he's called by members of the team. I believe that's a reference to his first name, Edward. Uh-oh.
20 with a shot. Saved
by Donaldson. Sound like a broken record here. Marshall here with the ball at X. Wow, what a pass by Marshall.
Great ball.
He gets it up to Coburn. Coburn will take it across the 50. Carson Coburn with it. Ooh. Shot goes off Tender's stick. Or pass goes off Tender's stick. My apologies. Saved by, nearly saved by Maddox. oil call, I believe that was. Maybe Doyle. Boyle. Couldn't hear very well.
Almost intercepted by Bonello there.
Look, Fruworth.
He's on a mission.
Yeah. Oh, wow. A lot of contact coming in from Karsten Snyder. He's already seen the penalty box once this game. So has Fruworth. Oh,
Yeah.
pass goes down off Lawson's stick. Not a lot of urgency here from the Cardinals. I mean, it looked like they had a chance for a fast break there and kind of just jogging with it.
Yeah, and I mean,
This
if you're
is
7-0
Shiver.
down, you need to go for those plays.
Oh, wow.
Pass the side.
Nearly a look in front of the net there, and he paid for that one. A lot of contact. You could hear the pads colliding. Here comes Coburn again. He's second clear of the game, or second clear of in a row. Bejant gets it over Wardell. Wardell into Tenzer. Tenzer shoots and
just wide.
misses. Don't think that one was saved. I think that just went off.
Yeah.
Might have heard some contact, but I think the goalie got lucky there. Tenzer's been,
He doesn't miss a lot of those.
no, he's been an excellent shooter so far tonight, putting 2
Wardell
shots top corner.
inside.
Wow,
Shot saved.
bounce shot saved. Yeah, that was solid save there by Keep. And solid hustle from the Cardinals as they're able to retain possession here.
And they need to win more of those 50-50 balls if they want to get back in this game.
Yeah, I agree. Marshall gets off his man. Shivert, again,
Taking his
has an
time.
opportunity there, and he's just jogging. I mean, the BI coach is not a fan of that, and Lawson's able to recover. Marshall again. And Ireton working it at the edge of the box. Comes Andrews. Andrews makes a move, and he will shoot and miss. BI will get another chance with it here, though, as Shivert was closest to the ball as it went out of bounds.
Second quarter,
And
running down here.
Great defense by Marshall. As
Loses
forces
it.
turnover.
Balls up.
Coburn puts him in the ground, but there will be a penalty. And someone's stick is broken. Oh, Shivert's stick. Grasty tosses it out of bounds. He'll make sure to clear the head as well. Yeah. Carson will be headed to the penalty box. His first time this game. Generally a very clean player. It's unfortunate to see.
Just a competitor.
Physical high school penalty on number 27, Carson Coburn. 1 minute for unnecessary roughness. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes and 6 seconds of the second quarter.
Refs aren't big on the roughness this game. As a second call there. He'll only spend a minute in the box though. We'll see if BI can pick up their first goal of the game.
Yeah, they want to get one before the first half ends.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Want to see one go in.
generally good. Good for morale.
Yeah.
Lets them know it's possible to score on table.
Yeah.
Tate Donaldson. Working it
Wish it
around
isn't,
here.
but
Closing in just a little bit. Great movement by guys.
low shot.
And
Gonna go wide.
shot will miss. Good speed on it though. That's not the kind of shot you want to take on a man up, but you know, I suppose maybe that's the shot maybe that's the shot their coach wanted.
Who knows?
Nobody really knows for sure. It's just one of those things.
Good rotations from Episcopal here.
Logan Fruworth's been all over his men all day today. I mean,
He's in his head.
yeah. I don't think
Two with a shot.
ooh,
What a save.
goes off the stick of Donaldson. I think that one was outside the net though.
Yeah, couldn't really tell from this
Shot
angle.
clock will reset. Yeah, I mean, all of the Episcopal defenders this far have been extremely physical. I mean,
Calburn back in the
you
game.
saw what Grasty was doing to his man earlier. Obviously, we know who Lawson is, and then Fruworth's been putting the hurt on
they're
him.
going to get there first.
Shivert picks up his first goal of the game, and Ireton's
Backdoor.
first goal of the game as well.
Bishop
to
Ireton goal scored by number 25,
make the score
Benny Shivert.
7-1
Unassisted.
Maroon.
Time of the goal, 1 minute and 58
Donaldson is
seconds
human.
of the second quarter.
Yeah.
We
Had to learn that one the hard way, unfortunately.
Yeah. Still a 7-1 lead here for the
Yeah, I mean, you got to assume Donaldson's got a save percentage in like the 90s right now. I think he's been shot on at least 10 times and only letting in one. I mean, I think we'll see some highlights of his from this game.
Henry, great face
Here
off
you go.
one here.
Cunningham here.
A lot of momentum.
Bonello. Over to Bejant. Oh,
Good save.
excellent movement and the look they wanted there. Just solid save from the goalie.
Everything but the finish there.
Yeah. Close but no cigar, as they say. I believe.
Yeah.
It's freezing up here. What?
Timeout here.
called,
I brought
I would
Not sure.
assume, by Ireton.
Yeah.
Timeout,
so
Bishop Ireton. That's the Cardinals' second timeout of the first half.
I think they're going to maybe victory lap their first goal of the game. I couldn't really tell you. You know, Max, at this point in the game, you got to wonder. These guys' minds start to wander in a game like this. Scoring's going to slow down. Perhaps some of the starters are going to get subbed out. Probably a lot of talk on the sidelines about March Madness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
Who you got?
I mean, after a tough decision, pick the Florida Gators to go all the way this year.
I agree with you, Max. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that's big on the favorite, but they just seem like the team to beat, and you know, I don't see anyone beating them.
Very dominant this year.
I've seen a lot of talk about the Houston Cougars, but
Duke
I just
Blue
I
Devils.
don't believe in Big 12 basketball, Max.
I agree.
Criticize me all you will. BYU's let me down too many times.
Yeah. I also have BYU losing in the first round.
Those Fighting Illini out of Illinois University. They've got something to say as well. I've got them in my Final Four.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a bold pick.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, this is the best Illinois team we've seen since Cockburn was on their lineup. He was a stellar player.
Tournament starts tomorrow. Can't wait.
Yeah, wow. I don't know if I've ever been this excited for March Madness, Max.
Yeah.
Returning to the field now. Ireton with another opportunity. Looking to possibly bring this to a 5-goal game before halftime.
Get some momentum here going into half.
Good dodge there. Forced back out of the box.
Minute 10 here on the clock.
Here comes Karsten.
Shot wide.
Here comes
Shivert.
Shivert.
1 minute.
30 seconds more on the game clock than the shot clock. Episcopal will be forced to make a quick shot if they regain possession.
Do you want them to hear that?
Lawton back in here
Do you want them to hear that?
for the Maroon. He gets beat. Shot
Shots
goes
are no
high,
good.
and it'll be recovered by Cardinals. 8 seconds of the shot clock now. They'll have to get one off quickly. And it's about to run out if they don't do anything. 2 seconds, 1 second. Stolen by
there.
Marshall. And whistle blows.
Shot clock violation.
28 seconds left here. Maybe Piss will get one more here.
I mean, I'd like to see it, especially with the guys currently out there. I'd like to see maybe Marshall or Grasty get one. Never mind. Ball goes out of bounds, and 30 seconds more defense for these guys, unless the Cardinals turn it over. Andrews with it now. He makes a move. He shoots. Saved by Donaldson. Oof. Goes over the head of Wardell. And whistle blows. That is the end of the first half. And after 2 quarters of play, your Episcopal Maroon lead the Ireton Cardinals 7-1.
And that is
See you in
end
the
of
third quarter.
first half. With the score, Episcopal High School Maroon 7, the Bishop Ireton Cardinals 1.
Wait, do I have to film the halftime? Wait, Julia, how'd you get up here? hold that screen up to see. You know what I mean?
Nobles, will you hang out with me up here?
Yeah. You guys are filming at the same time. Josie, you guys are filming at the same time.
Oh.
You both film for.
Well, where are you going?
I'm staying down there.
Oh, okay. You're on graphics, Ryan.
Yeah, there's not much graphics to do during halftime.
Oh, I'm so. Does anyone know if this camera's recording? Wait, no, can you pass me that gum?
Can it hear the voices that we're talking in the live
Yeah.
stream? Like actually?
Yeah, like whatever you say here is no, just good. Hopefully not.
my God.
Yesterday me and Nobles were talking and the whole thing was listening to us. And now like Stormy and him are about to watch over the video.
Wait, what happened?
I know.
It's so fucking literally filming two girls.
I know.
What?
Like, are you shocked?
Wait, what?
Hey, Julia.
Oh, I don't even want to know. I'm sure it's something.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
fine.
god, you have to go see her. You're good at that.
No, she's over there.
Wait, what's she doing?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what's she doing, y'all? What? What's she doing?
She's just there. That's like.
Guys, guess what I'm
Or like
doing?
class.
Saturday, they're like big game they have. I'm fucking, instead of filming, I'm gonna be sideline interviewer. I'm gonna be on the sideline.
Not like during the game.
signed up
Yeah, no, I have to question some MVP players during the game, and then during halftime, I'll question like
You signed
no,
up for that.
no, like I want to, like he introduced me to
We're gonna be losing by like a lot.
No, but they're we can
Against prep?
Guys, should I like sit down? Like, do I look like a boss?
Welcome back to the Humble Bowl for the second half of action. Start of the third quarter, score is 7-1, Episcopal lead. And I mean, I'd say this game is pretty much wrapped up to this point. Obviously, you can't ever say it's over before it's over, and BI is still a talented team, but Episcopal's just looked way too strong thus far.
Yeah, Van Seagrave getting the start second half.
Oh wow, oof. Yeah, switched out the goalie. Donaldson looked incredible in the first half. I think they're going to give him some rest and let Van go to work here. Van also a very talented goalie, and he for sure knows what he's doing.
Hey guys, can you track the ball for me?
Lewis with it now. Here's Tenzer. Tenzer shoots, saved by the goalie. Nearly gets it back. Wow. Oh, flag is down. I think that'll be on Lewis.
Ball dropped. Flag's gonna come back to the flag here.
We apologize for any technical difficulties that we're having. A little bit of issues with the mics today, but I think we got it sorted out.
It was good until half, and then it cut out half. Like that's how it should be.
And
yeah. High School penalty on number 11, Gavin Lewis, a 30-second technical penalty for pushing with possession. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes and 12 seconds.
30-second penalty on Lewis.
Quarter.
Yeah. You don't really see Lewis in the penalty box very often as offensive midi, but I mean, he's known for his powerful check on the ride, and just got caught there. Ireton looking to score their second of the game. They're working it around. Shivert not looking for it.
Almost loses it.
Grassy goes for a huge check and nearly gives up a big opportunity there. All of these, the long sticks for Episcopal High School have been just letting it fly with their stick.
Straight hacking.
Yeah.
They're hacking family.
You're hacking family. But it's been working for him. Fruworth especially. He's forced several turnovers. So has Marshall. Grassy and Coburn as well have done great jobs. Coburn loses man.
Ooh.
Never mind, and he finds him. Yard sale. Wow, that's
Great
one of the
check.
probably the best check I've seen all day.
Yeah.
And here comes Vercher. Vercher swings over Vanello. Vanello shoots, goes back of the net. And very quick possession there for the Maroon as Cardinals will bring it up again.
Yeah.
Maroon back at full strength now. Here's Shivert. Lawson doing an excellent job. Really giving it to him on the bottom hand. And
Covered by
here comes Coburn. That's why they call him Roomba. He's bringing it up. Oof.
It's gonna be deflected.
Looking to swing it into. Very quick change of possession here. Oh. Crease dive there for Ireton. And they will score their second of the game.
Goal scored by number 77, Jack Riley.
Sevens, wow.
Yeah. Off an assist from number
Jack Riley, his first of the game, off the assist from Snyder.
Seconds of the third quarter.
Ireton cuts the lead to 5. And surprised to see them opening up the scoring here in the second half. I thought for sure Episcopal would have one by now. Illegal procedure on Cunningham, or illegal motion. Not entirely sure what the call was. But Lawton back in. And Lewis playing a defensive shift here. Not entirely sure the philosophy behind that. Perhaps he wasn't able to shift or make a substitution. Shot there, saved by Seagrave. And Lawson gets on top of it. It's recovered by Shivert.
Ooh. Snow getting past Marshall here.
Yeah. Here comes Logan. Makes contact with him. Ooh. Devon Debs finds himself and Shivert on the ground. A lot of contact there. Refs letting them play.
Saved by Seagrave.
Long shot there for Ireton. Here comes Lewis. Excellent fast break opportunity here.
Counter.
Getting a shot here. Wow. Saved by Ireton.
Good save.
This game has moved incredibly quickly.
Yeah.
In this third quarter. It's been a lot more BI than there was in the first half. I think they had a lot of good things to say at halftime. And yet they will call timeout here.
Yeah. Ireton's definitely gaining some momentum back here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, they've looked as good as they have all game this half.
Yeah.
4.5 minutes in, they still have the only goal this quarter.
What time's our pizza dinner, actually?
You know, if you take away Episcopal's 7 goals, they'd be winning.
For what?
Yeah, that's a good point.
If they had come out like this in the first, and especially the second quarter, it would have been a much different game.
Yeah.
A lot more opportunities than they've had in the past.
Yeah. Episcopal need to shut them down here.
Yeah, I agree. They really have the ability to put this one away here if they could just capitalize on a few more opportunities.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to film their huddle? Let's looky where we spent a lot of time now. Like running the upstairs language center. Hey, where's the ball starting, do we think? In the middle?
Timeout wrapping up here. Ireton will have it.
25.
Give it to their X-Man. Shivert, guarded by Lawson Marshall. Lawson's been getting a lot of action here today. He's been guarding Shivert pretty much all day, and he's been their primary ball carrier.
Yeah.
Been their primary attackman.
He's been a seatbelt today.
Yeah, yeah. Lawson's been rock solid on defense.
Per usual.
Stalwart, as they say.
Yeah.
I just heard lefty Drew.
Furcher on him. Putting the pressure on. Here's Lawton. Tyler Andrews here makes a move. Swings it over to the midi.
Swings
back
it one more.
Shivert.
Shivert just very slow pace.
Yeah.
Not really looking to move things too fast.
Oh, Andrews slips and falls. It's a little bit unfortunate.
Oh,
wow.
great check.
Great takeaway by Lawton. Unable to get the ground ball.
Loose ball.
Tied up in there. And
Grant Lawton comes up with it.
Stellar possession by him.
Yeah.
Marshall pushes
Tenzer bring it up.
Tenzer drops it. Fails to pick it up. Oh, and he's shoved. Oh, come on. That's got to be a call there. He got pushed from behind, and then man put his stick into him while he was on the ground.
A lot of chaos here.
I've seen like 3 hits to the head of of Drew Vercher. There's got to be some sort of call here. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Look, I'm not one to demand ref action, especially in a game where we're leading by 5, but it's starting to look like BI is just getting frustrated and making dirty plays. You know, it's the kind of thing you need to see an answer for. Wow, good play by Grasty, staying on him. Grasty gets between his man and the ball and picks it up. Oh, nearly. Good help there from Fruworth. Unfortunately, Ireton comes away with it.
Ireton definitely with a lot more possessions this half so far. He's going nowhere.
Yeah, Ireton's got a
number 12
hard task here to score. Deuces. Shot clock running out. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That'll be it. Shoots late and shoots probably 6 feet wide of the goal. I think you could have laid me down flat, and there would have still been extra space between me and that ball.
Yeah. Denzel Valentine-esque shot there.
Who shot that? Was that 12? Oh, my goodness. Koch. Oh, no. Lawton and Lawson putting pressure on here. Here's Sevens. Guarded by Grasty. Here's Debs. Andrew's been making a lot of moves today, but he has yet to score. Shoots high. I think the wind caught that one as it looked to maybe bend through the air. Ball goes over the wall and it's gone.
Wait, do you think all the cameras down there? Hey, Julia, all the ones that headphones down there be able to hear us? Like,
Oh, wow. Shivert scores after the whistle there. The goal will not count.
Yeah, not sure what the call was there.
Yeah, that was a nice shot, though. Bending around the goal, he puts it in the top corner.
Yeah. Wardell's going to bring it up.
A lot of speed on him. Wow, good move by Wardell.
He's shifty.
is that Gavin?
He left Shivert in the dust there. Here's Bejan with it. His defender giving him some respect. Up to Gavin Lewis. Top of the box here. He's going to make a move. Easily beats his defender. Wow, toe drag. Lewis. Oh.
Covered
An
by,
excellent move by Gavin
goalie.
Lewis, but it is saved by the keeper. Wow, good pass there by the BI defender. It's over to Philip Riley. He drops it.
Pass dropped.
The Bishop Ireton coach is losing his mind.
Yeah.
He's very angry with his guys.
Wait, what'd he do?
Here's Coburn. Oh, wow. Shivert scores his second of the game off a bouncer. And Ireton suddenly made it a 4-point game.
Bishop Ireton goal scored by number 25, Vinny Shivert. Time of the goal, 2 minutes.
Pistol need to get that first quarter intensity that they had back.
Yeah, I mean,
Kinda
5
losing
goals in the first, only 2 in the second, and to this point, they have yet to score in the third.
Hudson Owens here with the face-off.
Bishop Ireton made a strange call to one of his players.
Scissors in my bag. Not sure what that
Not sure
means.
what he means by that, but I don't know.
Interesting quote.
Yeah, you know. Maybe that's a little inside joke with these guys. Yeah. Some coaches like to do that. Here comes Bonello. Up to Bejant. Bejant rolls it to Jacoby, which don't see that every day. Yeah. Laird gets back to Jacoby. Jacoby looking to make a move here. Jester pops out up top. Solid movement from the guys, and Jacoby's got all kinds of time. Makes a move.
Out to Bonello.
Bonello. Bonello gets down to X. It's Jester. Jester up to
inside.
Bejant. Oof. Wow, great save there by Bishop Ireton goalie. He's really locked in.
Maddox
Collected by Colton Maddox.
Another 50-50 ball for him.
Making some weird hand
Pass
signal.
Oh, my White.
Laird misses it, and it will go out of bounds. The Bishop Ireton ball. The Ireton parents are loving it.
Yeah, crowd getting loud here for Ireton. Not really liking that. But
no, I'm not either, you know. The Episcopal
need to
student
shut this
section,
down.
fairly small, as most sports still haven't let out yet.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the track guys are going to show up here in
soon,
a couple of
hopefully.
minutes.
Getting a crowd behind the boys would be good here.
Yeah, I agree. The bench mob can only do so much.
Yeah.
Here's the clear for Bishop Ireton. Ooh, good check by Bejant.
Not sure how he kept that.
Wow, excellent check by Marshall.
Ball's up.
Pops it up, gets it over to Coburn.
There we go. Another great
Bonello.
check from Austin Marshall there.
Bonello, no between him and the goal. Ooh, he shoots, goes off. Solid slide there from Davis Jones for Ireton.
45 seconds here.
I was almost 100% sure he was going to score that one.
Left in the third. Yeah, me too.
Good move there by Koch. Here's Fruworth on Phillip. Slowing it down here. Bishop Ireton fans starting to realize that the clock is in fact winding down.
Ooh, falls down there at 22. They keep the ball though.
Jacoby. Jacoby, not someone you usually see on a defensive shift. He wasn't able to sub out. Time
Two.
running out.
One.
And he will not get the shot off.
here.
Locked up by Lawson, or Edward Grasty.
And that is the end of the third quarter. With the
Grasty
score,
stares
the
him
Episcopal
down.
High School Maroons 7, the Bishop Ireton Cardinals 3.
The end of the third quarter, Episcopal only leads by 4.
Yeah.
Their smallest lead of the game since the first quarter. And Bishop Ireton coach is telling his guys, we won that quarter. Unfortunately, they're still down by 4 goals.
Yeah.
You know, that's
They did in fact win that quarter. They are still losing the game though. So
it's
still some work to do, but
reminds me of the Vandy guy telling Alabama they're next. I mean, theoretically, he did win that quarter.
Yeah, theoretically. This one need some good.
Yeah, this is really an opportunity here for Episcopal to open it up. I mean, don't get me wrong, 4-goal lead is better than a 0-goal lead, but
yeah,
really should be winning by more than 4 right now. The only thing keeping Ireton in the game at this point is their goalie. He's been he was stellar that quarter.
Yeah.
Made some solid saves.
This will need a good pep talk here.
Yeah.
Get them fired up for this fourth quarter. Need some energy.
Couldn't agree more. I mean,
heard a cuss word there. I think they're locked in.
Fortunately, cannot repeat that on stream, but let's just say the guys are fired up.
They're ready for this fourth quarter, just like we are.
Yeah. All the fans are. It's
yeah, track fans coming in. Hopefully soon. Hopefully, it looks like they're still maybe walking around out there.
Yeah.
Student section still only about 8 guys or so.
Yeah. Cunningham on the face-off.
He's been stellar today.
He has.
Wins it.
Yep.
Ground ball first. He's
Per
looking
usual.
locked in. 3 men on him. Still got it. Over to Bonello. That talk must have been good for him. I mean, they look extra locked in right now, Max.
Yeah.
Here comes Tenzer. Tenzer was roughed up a little bit earlier. I'm sure he'll be looking to get his get back.
Absolutely. Wardell gets past one. Shot.
Oof. Shot knocked down. Covered by Maddox. He's
Another
been
50.
excellent
Wow.
there, yeah.
I mean, he's everywhere. Great debut.
I hear they call him the grease monkey.
Guess they do.
Per Lawson Marshall. So take it with a grain of salt.
I will.
Chase Bejean shoots. It goes wide. Episcopal will retain possession, though.
Ball back in.
Lewis has it. Lewis declines the screen, and
he gets it. Wow. Great
I
shot
didn't even
from
see him
Lewis.
shooting.
Yeah. Not sure how he got that one to fall.
No, that was
some classic Gavin Lewis magic.
Yeah. High school goal scored by number 11, Gavin Lewis, unassisted.
That's a good momentum killer there for Episcopal. Really needed that one.
Of the fourth quarter.
If you're BI right now, you're probably thinking, wow, I've maybe thought these guys were human. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
Episcopal's going to get their 8th of the game. I mean, I think they deserve 8 free pizzas for that one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Cunningham
gets
wins.
the ground ball.
Ooh,
Knocked
ball's
away.
up.
Recovered by Chase Bejean.
There we go.
Here comes Chase. Oh, wow.
Ooh, good move by Lewis.
Lewis here. He's going to have another chance. He shoots.
Ooh,
wow.
Great shot from Lewis.
Top corner.
Wow.
I mean, I don't even see that
unreal.
shot after it left his stick. I just saw the net move. That was crazy velocity, crazy placement. That's exactly what you want to see from sticks.
It's probably going to be the best goal of the day.
Yeah,
that was unreal.
Lewis unassisted. Time of the goal, 10 minutes and 26 seconds.
2 goals in about a minute and a half there for Gavin Lewis.
I think
He's
that
on a
might have been
heater.
less than a minute and a half. I mean, it was back-to-back possessions.
Yeah. Probably sub-minute.
Got to give it to Cunningham here as he is able to give Episcopal possession on both of those.
Yeah.
It's face off. I mean, they call him Hen Dog for a reason. He gets it done in the trenches. Wins it yet again.
Wow.
Gets the ground ball.
He's getting
Love it. Ooh,
tripped up
he's
there.
Tripped up. No call.
No call.
Conklin's hating it. So are the rest of the coaches. And I can't blame them. I mean, it's one of the worst calls I've seen.
Refs have not been on our side this game.
No, they have not. Episcopal doing a great job of getting the ball out of the hands of BI, but unable to pick it up. Lawson Marshall goes for a, don't remember what that's called, perhaps a kayak check. Whistle's blown. I think a timeout's called. I would assume
Timeout,
by
Bishop Ireton. That's the Cardinals' second timeout of the second half.
Ireton with the timeout.
Not sure we've called a timeout here yet.
No, I don't think we have. I mean, there hasn't been reason to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Can't complain with the 9-3 lead.
No, 6-point lead. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Great start to the 4th quarter here from Episcopal. Just what they needed.
Yeah.
To really kind of close this one out, hopefully.
Starting to look dangerous there, but if the boys keep this up for another couple minutes, put this one out of reach.
Yeah. Hopefully
We'd like
get
to
there.
see some good ball movement, some temperance from the guys.
Yeah, some moderation.
Yeah.
Looking to capture their first season W at the Humble Bowl.
Yeah, they 1-1 coming into this game, the win in Florida and a loss in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Looking to go 2-1 here if they can close this one out.
Yeah. They've been very good on the clear today, which is, I've heard, was one of their issues in Philly.
Yeah.
Here's Shivert, guarded by Lawson Marshall.
Lawson hasn't allowed anything from him the whole game.
No, I mean, Shivert's had a couple of goals, but they've been off of sports.
Not off Lawson.
Yeah, no, Lawson's been locked down. Over to Riley. He's guarded by Grasty. Grasty puts some checks on him. Verger whacks him a few times.
Couple checks.
Logan Fruworth comes up. Good switch there by them.
It's going nowhere.
Fruworth's always eager to switch, and ooh, shot went off of maybe someone's helmet.
Deflection somewhere there, not by the goalie.
Not really entirely sure what happened, but heard a loud crack.
Yeah.
Looking like there might be a little bit of a ward there. No call.
Shot here.
Oh,
Deflected.
wow.
I think that was by Lawson.
Yeah, good eats.
Getting his body in the way.
Yeah.
Carson's going to recover.
Learned that one from Coach Mo.
Transition opportunity here for the Maroon Jack Bonello.
Bonello shoots.
Ooh,
wow,
good
what a save. And it is recovered by the Cardinals. Here comes Harston. Cardinals have a chance here. They slow it down. Oh, wow. Right in front of the net. Goes off. I mean, it's the easiest shot anyone on BI's had all day. Sometimes you just get a little too fancy with it. Throw a few too many fakes.
Yep, just gets in your
Vanilla
head.
has it now. He will slow this one down. About 8 minutes remaining. Jacoby coming in now. He's joined by the freshman Gus Taylor.
Makes a move. Into Bonello.
Ooh, Bonello's getting roughed up.
Yeah. It's going to be BI ball. Sorry,
Jack
pistol
Dester
ball.
on as well. Unable to get a great look at this one. Here comes Bonello with it. Up to Jacoby over to Jack Jester. Jester makes a move. Jester deals to Colton Maddox. Maddox down to X. Great move by the guys. Jacoby here. He finds Jester.
Shot clock winding down here, 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to make something happen here soon. I think Bonello's going to maybe look to take this one to the rack himself. Here he goes. Over to Chase Bejant. Bejant shoots. Saved by the keeper.
7 seconds.
Shot clock doesn't reset. Maybe it got deflected. And it will run out.
Bejant kicks it out of bounds
Shot
there.
clock violation, Episcopal High School.
Heads up play by Bejant there to kick it. Delay the
transition opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you, Max.
Ball with the goalie. He's been really good in the second half.
Absolutely.
Oh,
wow.
Pass intercepted there.
Stolen by Coburn. Whistle blown.
Not sure what they're.
It will remain Episcopal ball. He's refs hitting his hips. Not entirely sure what that signal implies.
Either way, good interception there by Coburn.
Yeah, I mean, he just stepped up on that one.
Yeah.
Shades of Richard Sherman.
Shades of Pat Sertan.
Yeah. Was he the defensive player of the year this year?
Was.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't too locked in on that, but
yeah.
Oh, wow. Gus Taylor's got a great opportunity here. He's wide open in front of the net. No, doesn't find it.
Goes
Bonello
around.
cuts, and Tenzer will give the Maroon possession.
Gonna stay Episcopal ball here.
Tenzer taking it from X. He's guarded by Koch. Moving with it. Tenzer over to Wardell.
Wardell. He wants a goal, you can tell.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Good move by him.
Pass
Deals.
inside.
Bonello shoots.
Wow,
Save.
what a save.
23's been great on the low balls. Shots up high, but giving him some trouble.
Yeah. Episcopal keeps possession, though.
Timeout called by
first,
Episcopal.
First of their game for
First timeout all game.
High School. That's the Maroons' first timeout of the second half.
I think Conklin wants to give his guys some rest, maybe a little bit of juice going into the
home stretch.
Yeah,
last half of the fourth quarter.
This game's never over. You especially want to see maybe a couple more goals from the guys.
Yeah. Looking ahead, Episcopal plays PVI on Saturday in a much anticipated matchup.
Yeah, that is the Madlax game of the week.
Yeah.
We will be broadcasting that.
Very excited to see that one unfold.
Yeah, it's going to be a spectacle for sure. We apologize for any graphics issues currently happening.
We'll get that changed.
Yeah, time and score are correct, though. Having some issues, maybe.
This is our
Timeout
first
wraps
stream
up.
of the spring.
Yeah, this is our first stream of the spring, so we're still working out some issues. We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in.
We did have 40 viewers earlier on. Let's see what those numbers are at now. Still at 42. Wow.
How about the
A lot of people want to watch the Maroon.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the
why wouldn't you?
Biggest sport on campus, arguably. This PVI game, you know, said a little bit about it, but I can't stress enough. I mean, if you're able to make the trip in person, you know, drive a couple hours, maybe even fly. It's I'd really recommend getting to see these guys play in person. Gets an opponent like PVI.
Lost it. A lot of history between these two teams.
Yeah, we beat them in the state playoffs last year. Lost them in the state championship 2 years ago. It's a heated rivalry. Lewis tosses one behind the back. I don't think Conklin loved that one.
Yeah, I mean he's just trying stuff now.
Yeah. Fortunately, we had someone back there to recover it.
Yeah.
Here comes Lewis again. He beats his man.
Lewis looking for the Hattie on the game. He already has 2, looking for his 3rd.
No, he has 3, I think.
He does?
I think, yeah.
I'm mistaken then.
I could be wrong, but I believe he scored 1 in either the first or second quarter, and then I know he had 2 this quarter.
That might be true, yeah. He did have 2 quick ones. Might have had a first one earlier. Either way, great game for him. Bad pass
taken away by Lewis. He's been all over the place. Bring it up again. He beats his man. He will shoot. Oh, no good.
Not sure if that was saved.
I didn't get a great look at that one, but didn't go in the net, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Thanks, Duke.
Either way, I mean, it's been looking like the play is to shoot high on this goalie. Tenzer had a great one like that earlier. So did Lewis. But he's been all over the shots low. Here's Bejan.
Shot opportunity.
Shoots, misses. Oh, it'll be Ireton ball, surprisingly enough.
Was that one saved?
Couldn't tell. It looked like it might have changed direction, but I don't know if
yeah,
the
I
goalie
wasn't
got
sure
on.
there.
It's hard to see. The velocity on those shots is so high, especially coming from Chase Bejan, the Utah commit.
Yeah, recently committed. Bright future for the kid.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Ireton looking to make a late push in the game here.
Maybe their first possession of the fourth quarter. I mean,
seems like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they have any shots yet this fourth quarter. Seagrave talking to his guys.
Good comms there.
And here's Fruworth on Shivert. Shivert making nothing happen. Lewis chases him down. You want to put a pole on him, though. He's been
passing
most dangerous guy for them. Wow.
Good
work by Vircher. Like I was saying, Shivert's been the most dangerous guy out there for Ireton today. So it's definitely feel good having a guy like Fruworth on him.
Yeah, they like having the ball in his hands. Saved by Seagrave. Stuffed. Ball's up. Caught by Lewis.
Well, it looks like they've taken out Marshall at this point.
Fakes the pass. Ooh, off the post. He had me with that fake pass.
Yeah, I was caught looking and looked back only to see him shoot.
Wardell with some space here. Gonna take it slow.
I think Conklin's probably telling his guys to get as much shot clock as they can. Here's Jacoby with it. Middle line here is Jacoby, Jack Jester, and Gus Taylor.
Jacoby turns on the
what's?
Accelerates.
Believe burners was the word you were looking for.
Turns on
there.
the jets.
Yeah.
Apologies for the viewers at home.
Here's Bonello. Shot clock winding down.
10.
Bonello beats his man. Gets it over to
Jacoby.
Jacoby. Oof. Shot saved.
Another save, and he collects.
And here comes Ireton on a fast break.
It's going to be number 8, Braden Lanier.
And good recovery there by the Maroon. Here comes Ireton. He shoots. Saved by Seagrave. Ireton's best look of the fourth quarter thus far.
Seagrave bringing it up a little bit.
Seagrave bringing it out. Here's Vercher.
Ooh, wow.
Good move by Vercher. A little bit of toe drag action.
That was smooth.
Over to Tenzer. Roommate connection. Back to Tenzer. Oh. Tenzer nearly recovers
Bobbled
it.
around. Misses the collection. Wardell with it now.
Good by Wardell.
Shot.
Wardell shoot. Wow. A lot of power on that shot. Goes a couple
1
inches
minute
over the
to play in
crossbar.
game. 1 minute.
Yeah.
It's a shot they want, though.
Last minute of play here. Eight-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Yeah, I expect Episcopal will not shoot until there's about 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Gavin Lewis might be talking to that guy. Can hear something.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great win for the Maroon.
Yeah. You'd like to see him get to double digits, but still dominant performance from both sides of the ball. Especially you got to hand it to Tate Donaldson. He stood on his head there in the first half.
Yeah.
Here comes Lewis. Lewis deals. Oof. It'll be out of bounds on the Maroon, and the
16.2.
Cardinals will get an opportunity here with 16 seconds left.
I mean, you got to give it to Ireton. They fought when they were almost out of it. Went down 7-0 at one
they'll
point.
do much more.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of contact there.
All right, no need for that.
Shot there goes out of bounds.
That's going to do it.
That'll be the game. Your Episcopal Maroon win.
And that is the end of the game.
9-3.
They get the W in their home opener.
Maroon 9,
And
Ireton Cardinals 3.
We will catch you guys for the Saturday game versus PVI.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys.